Awesome. So we're live now on our YouTube page. Black Excellence Saturdays is doing their first interview with Hardwood Insiders. We have two amazing people who have an amazing and excellent business here to share some of their story. Black Excellence Saturdays is an initiative to support Black-owned businesses, specifically on Saturdays for right now, but to eventually change it into a lifestyle movement where people are getting out and supporting Black-owned businesses every day. So Hardwood Insiders wanted to come on our YouTube page and share their story, tell a little bit about their business, their vision, and how they got started. So Paul, tell us a little bit about Hardwood Insiders.
Well, first of all, I just want to thank you for having us. Really, I really appreciate it. I love what you're doing. It's really great just to spotlight black businesses across the country. I really love it. But yeah, so just a little bit about Hardwood Insiders. Yeah, it's a basketball site that covers high school basketball from New York down to Virginia and everywhere in between. My partner Martinez and I met in law school. We both had a passion for basketball, and we decided we wanted to do something with it. And in addition to covering basketball, we actually just share a little bit of educational information with kids, some of the stories we've learned. We both played basketball in college. We played it, continue to play it. So we wanted to share a little bit about how to make it in the basketball world on and off the court. And Martinez can elaborate a little bit more.
So yeah, just to follow up on what Paul said, again, we really appreciate you having us on the show. And yeah, I mean, we both share a passion for basketball. We met in law school, and after we passed the bar, we decided to do something involving basketball, and that's where Hardwood Insiders came about. We wanted to include education because there are a lot of websites out there doing basketball, doing rankings, doing YouTube videos, but we wanted to include education as well. And things kind of just grew from there. This is our second year, and we have a few interns. We're covering more areas. We covered a little bit of Philly, New Jersey. We just started out with New York and D.C. So it's been really good so far, and it's been a lot of fun.
Awesome. So as you guys, started your business, and I sound okay. Awesome. I know you guys started your business, and it's mostly online. So how did you get people to kind of get to your site and to follow you and to start, being part of your project?
So that's actually the great thing about social media. Really, we started just by going to games. We'd come up with stories. We had our website. We wrote our stories. We put them on the internet, and then everybody has a Twitter. Everybody has an Instagram. We'd write our story. We add them on Twitter, tag them on Instagram. One person read our story. They share it with a friend. That friend shared it with somebody, and that's how we started. And people started following us, and now we have, I would say, a fairly decent following from all the way from New York down to Virginia.
So how do people become a part of your site? So how do people become a part? Do you guys go out and find them? Do people come to you and say, hey, I want to be a part of Hardwood Insiders? How do people get picked to be on your site?
So basically, if we can find people who share a passion for basketball, when we go to games, people come up to us, they recognize us, they recognize the Hardwood Insider symbol. They say, hey, you guys are doing a great job. So we build relationships that way. But formally, if you want to become a part of Hardwood Insiders, you can contact us at hardwoodinsiders@gmail.com. Just reach out to us. We're looking for writers. We're looking for marketing specialists. We're looking for people who just want to be a part of what we're doing and who love basketball. And so it's really easy to become a part of our program. If you show that you have ambition and that you really want to work with us, we're willing to work with you. So it's not hard, but mainly it's been word of mouth. It's been, like PJ said, it's been social media. So yeah, those are the ways you can become part of our program, our organization.
And how do you guys balance working full time and then having this, huge project that takes a lot of your time also on the side?
Well, for me, it's actually the perfect balance. So I work in the NBA full time, so it's really not much of a transition. So basketball is actually pretty much my life 24/7 now. So when I go to work, I'm watching basketball at work. I get off and I'm watching high school basketball. So it's really a seamless transition. It hasn't been that difficult. Only person it's been hard on, I guess, is my girlfriend because she doesn't have as much time as she likes. Other than that, it's really hasn't been that difficult.
I would say it's been a little bit more difficult for me because I'm working as a prosecutor at the same time in D.C. So I'm working long hours, and then I'm still trying to, contribute to the website. So Paul has really been very helpful. He's really been taking the lead lately and doing a lot of the work. And so usually most of my weekends are used, going to games, watching games when I can, traveling as much as I can to keep my foot into the website. But right now, Paul is really just keeping this thing together, while I, continue to work my day job. But I love it so much, it doesn't feel like work. So the time that I do spend on the website, it doesn't feel like it's not really a problem.
Okay. Awesome. So now that you guys have this going, it's growing, and people are paying attention to you guys. Is there an opportunity for you guys to maybe one day do it full time, outside of everything else that you guys are doing, and say, okay, this is our only project, our full time business, and we're going to go forward with it?
I would love that to be the case. If that ever arose, I would love that to be the case. If there was a way to either merge the NBA and basketball, that would be great. Or if there was a way to just merge the NBA and Hardwood Insiders, that would be great. Or just do it full time. I would love to. We've talked about that all the time, just how we can grow the business, what we can do, and we actually literally just talked about that before we got on with you.
Awesome. So did going to law school and help you guys? Did it motivate you guys to do this on the side? Or, was it something that you guys kind of had envisioned prior to going to law school?
Well, I can, at least just speaking for myself, I definitely had no idea that I would be involved in basketball in this way. Prior to going to law school, I did some writing, some blogging for a website, but I never really thought about running my own website. And I think what inspired me was just Paul's passion for high school basketball was on the same level as mine. And I hadn't met anyone yet who had a legal mind, who had a business mind, and who also loved basketball. And so when I met Paul, the idea was just, it was like, what, maybe we possibly could do this. And then we just tried it out, and here we are now.
And kind of just to follow up with what Martinez said, so he kind of left out the part that this was actually his idea. So he came to me, and I was like, of course, I have to do it. So, and again, another thing he doesn't say, he finished #1 in the class, and anything he did, I was like, I have to follow him. He knows exactly what he's doing. I want to get on board with whatever he's doing. So he kind of left that out, but I wanted to be involved and be a part of whatever he was doing.
That is awesome. So the whole purpose, freezing up. Let's see. Oh, we're frozen. Okay, we're back. The whole purpose of Black Excellence Saturdays is really to inspire and to encourage people, younger generation, older generation, our generation, to get out and do what makes them happy, to give back to the community, to make sure that they're contributing to society. And I think you guys are doing that not only in your professional lives, but also in your other professional lives that you do on the side. And I think that's what's awesome and that's what's excellent. And so we just want to make sure that we, leave everybody with a, final message about what Hardwood Insiders is, where they will see you at, how they can find you, what websites are you guys on? Twitter, social media sites you guys are on, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook pages, go like you, all that information. So share that with everyone so that they can come find you.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Please follow us everywhere. We're on Twitter @Insiders13. We're on Instagram @Hardwood Insiders. We're on Facebook, Hardwood Insiders. And we're working on getting the Snapchat. I know that's the next thing. A lot of people on that, so we're working on that. But please, definitely go follow us. Go like as many pictures as you can. Everything.
Awesome. So where will we be seeing you guys next? Is there something great and big coming up that we need to share with everyone?
Well, so we're hosting. Well, I guess not hosting, but we're I guess what you would call it, the media specialist for the Capitol Classic coming up on the 24th. So if you have an opportunity, if you're in the DC area, it's at Catholic University. The Capitol Classic is basically the one of the first All-Star games, high school All-Star games. And it was, so next week, next Friday, if you have an opportunity to get out and come in DC and watch the game, you should come out and check us out.
Awesome. That's exciting. And so you guys can be found at hardwoodinsiders.com. That's where we can find you at. That's your website.
Yes.
Yes, awesome. So make sure you get out, follow them, hardwoodinsiders.com. Check out their webpage. Check out their social media sites. Paul and Martinez are out here serving Black excellence to the people, and that's what we're so excited to share about. We just want to thank you so much for taking the time to share your story with us, share your vision with us, and we hope that we can support you in any way. Black Excellence Saturdays out for the count.